Every time, as soon as I hit record, I get a frog in my throat. Hi. Damn it. I swear I haven't done this. I haven't done that all day, but here we are. Anyway, hi, my name is Courtney, and I am really passionate about helping women with invisible illnesses realize that you can still lead a pretty healthy and active lifestyle. It's just not going to be the one you had envisioned for yourself, but time goes on. The hell else are you going to do? Feeling sorry for yourself is not a strategy. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's just going to make things worse. So I have a bracelet here that my girlfriend gave me. That's what I play with. I need to move it because I tend to play with this when I'm doing my videos, but I'm a fidgety person and it helps me clarify my thoughts a little bit. Anyway, a friend of mine asked me a couple years ago to talk about body image and confidence. And my first reaction was, oh gosh, I'm not qualified to talk about that. But then I realized, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Not because I have a great body image or a lot of confidence, but because I understand what it's like not to. And I understand the steps that you can take to improve it. This is something I've always struggled with, even when I was young and I had, frankly, a freaking banging body. I didn't appreciate it. All I could see were my really perceived flaws. It's 21. I did not have a lot of body flaws, but what does it mean to have a good body image? It just means you accept yourself as you are, where you are. It doesn't mean that you don't think there's room for improvement. It's just acceptance. It means you don't hate yourself. You should never hate yourself. And that acceptance, it's so crucial for your self-esteem. Don't get too caught up in society thinks, because, okay, first of all, those women in the magazines, they don't even look like that. Those pictures are photoshopped within an inch of their lives. And really, at the end of the day, it's your opinion of you that matters. And we need to learn to tune out that external noise. You need to understand, you need to appreciate the fact that your body works really hard for you. Your body does so many freaking amazing things every damn day, and we take it for granted. It allows us to walk. It allows us to talk. It allows you to hug your children. It allows you to kiss your loved one. It allows you to care for an aging parent. It allows you to smell the flowers, to see the rainbow, to feel the sunshine. Your body does so many cool things for you. So we need to be grateful. We need to appreciate ourselves where we are. That doesn't mean that there's not room for improvement. But you have to accept yourself for where you are. Now, the impact of a negative body image. It's a sign that you don't accept yourself. It leads to eating disorders, depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and a fear of intimacy. Well, sure. If you are not at all comfortable with the way that you look, how can you possibly be comfortable being intimate with somebody? Now, the impact of a positive body image. It means you like and accept yourself as you are. Your desire for change, it's not ego-driven. You know that your self-worth is not tied to the size of your jeans. You know that you're not going to magically be happy. I mean, if you were to wake up tomorrow with a really nice body, the body of your dreams, you might be happy for a little bit, but it's not a cure-all. It's not going to make all your problems go away. And when you have a positive body image, you know that. You understand that. People with a good body image, they're more likely to be confident. They're more likely to be self-aware. And they have healthier relationships. So how do you fix it? First of all, you need to understand that this is pretty universal. Yes, men suffer from body image issues as well. I still think the dad bod is more socially accepted than fat women, but that's a topic, I guess, for another day. But if you're not, one of the greatest, I say this a lot, but one of the greatest gifts that we have in our life is the ability to make change. So if you don't like it, fix it. Fix it. Number one, exercise. It's going to boost your mood. It's going to boost your confidence. It gives you a sense of pride, a sense of accomplishment. Long-term side effect, your overall health is going to improve, and you're going to get smaller and more compact. Your appearance, even if you're not happy with the way that your body is right now, your appearance, you need to think about it. It reflects the message you want to send to the world. Do you really want to send a message to the world that you don't care enough about yourself? And I'm not saying you got to be the high heels and makeup girl just because I am. I have my own reasons for being the way that I am. But you need to be aware, you need to understand that your appearance is a tremendously huge piece of nonverbal communication. It is other people's first cue as to what kind of interaction they're likely to have with you. As Jordan Peterson would say, clean your room, clean yourself up a little bit. You don't have to go out and put on makeup. You don't have to go buy fancy clothes, but be clean, be presentable, practice basic hygiene. When you're depressed, that can be a hell of a hill to climb, just basic hygiene if you're severely depressed. But you don't do that for other people. You need to do that for yourself. You know what else matters? Your posture. If you're all slumped over, that sends a message. That not only sends a message to the outside world, it sends a message internally. I mean, think about it. We've all done it when we were younger. Hopefully, well, I don't have to make up excuses to not go to work now because I have enough health issues. I got that covered. But when I was younger and I didn't want to go to work, I'd sit there and go, make sure that my voice sounded hoarse and, I don't feel good. And you know what? By the time I worked myself up to that phone call and made that phone call, by the time I got off the phone, because I had been practicing the hunched over body language and I'm sick, I didn't feel very good. What you put out there is what you get back. Your mind is so heavily influenced by your body. Pull your shoulders back, hold your head up, walk proud. Again, if you don't like who you are, fix it. I know that it's both that simple and that complicated, but fix it. You have the ability to change. You've got to understand what a miracle that is. If you don't like your body, I'm there. Okay, I'm going to tell you what spurred this. A friend of mine on Twitter who works hard, plus she's just built differently than I am. She's petite. I don't think she could really be heavy if she tried. I mean, she really tried, but she's just not built that way. And she's been posting these selfies and she looks amazing. And I'm like, damn it. I don't like the way I look. But I went a lot darker than that. But I'm not accepting full responsibility for where I'm at. Yes, I exercise. But it's easy for me to hide behind the excuse of, I've got this hypothyroidism and I've got adrenal problems and I've got gut health problems. Well, I have all those things. I don't do enough to fix them. I do a lot. to work on this stuff, but I don't do enough. Now, I will tell you, and I'm going off kind of on a tangent here, which I know is shocking. I sometimes get, and this is so stupid, but I get really resentful. Why in the hell do I have to work so much harder than other people? Well, it doesn't matter why, does it? It's just what it is. Life is not fair. There's a lot of people who would love to trade places with me, and I am well aware of that, even with things exactly as they are right now. But you can learn almost anything in the world from the privacy of your home via the internet. Get out there and do some research. Look at different eating. The hell's the word I'm looking for? Eating protocols. That's the word. you need to remember when you start down this path, it's not going to probably be an easy fix. It's not for most people. Like keto works really well for a lot of people. I tried keto. I was sick as hell. I had what they call the keto flu for like 8 weeks, and I didn't lose very much weight. I was so miserable. Keto's not for me. That doesn't mean it's not for somebody else. You might have to try a few different things until you find something that works for your individual body and your individual needs. You can research different fitness routines, and even better, you can try different fitness routines online without having to make any investment. Now, if you like it, yeah, you should make an investment both in yourself and reward the person who put that out there for you. You can learn to dress to accentuate the parts of your body that you want to accentuate and to de-accentuate. I don't know if that's a word, but it is now. The things that you don't want people to notice. There is a lot of, it's so funny because I used to always think, how the hell, when am I ever going to use geometry? But you know what? Learning how to dress yourself, it kind of is geometry. What's your shape? How do you dress to accommodate that shape? How do you dress to accentuate this part of your shape and downplay? That's a better word. Downplay other parts. Just fix it. Just fix it. Part of my fixing it, going to an endocrinologist. I was supposed to go today, and they canceled like literally at the last minute. I'm a 30-minute drive away. I was just about to walk out the door, and they're like, yeah, we need to reschedule you. But no point being mad about it. It is what it is. But there's other things I could do. I like my sweets. I need to cut back on sweets. I did really good with that for a while, and I fell out of the habit. Because it's easier. Oh, I feel good. I'm just going to have this just tonight. I'll just have this. But one cheat meal becomes 2, becomes 3. And side note, if you're working on this stuff, don't pursue perfection. It doesn't exist. You're just going to drive yourself freaking crazy, and you're going to give up. Just aim for better. Follow the Pareto principles to 80-20. Do good 80% of the time. Don't worry about the other 20. Don't let a lack of confidence dim your light, your weight, your clothing size. Those things don't define you unless you allow them to. You got to love who you are. And you know what? You're not going to be able to conquer this issue if you don't love yourself. That's been my experience anyway. Anyway, that's all I have for tonight. I'm going to go. I'm going to make, I have a little kitchenette, my little place. I love my little place. It's so cute and it's so cozy. It's been very interesting learning to cook in a kitchenette, but I've gotten pretty good. I'm going to do a New York steak in my toaster oven because I don't have a grill. I might have a salad. I just made some fresh maple Dijon vinaigrette. That's freaking amazing. So anyway, I'm going to go have dinner. I hope you all have a great night. Look, if you have any questions, I'm certainly not any big expert, but I'd be happy to share with you some of the resources that have made a difference for me. And most of them are free because, when you're down in the dumps, you're not ready to make an investment in yourself, even a really minor one. But drop me a line. I'll be happy to share some info with you. And y'all take care. And I'll be back Wednesday. I had to think about that. I always have to think about that. We just blame it on brain fog. I'll be back Wednesday at 7 o'clock Central.